Hello guys, now I know that this isn't going to be a very professionally made video, but I wanted to get it out pretty quick, not just because I'm lazy or anything. But this is my 2018 playoff predictions for the NFL. Thanks to my buddy Tim and for letting me use this template right here, and also the thumbnail. So, I do have his permission for that. Don't be thinking that, I stole it, because I didn't. You can even ask him. Okay, so first, we're starting off with the Texans at the Colts. Now, the last time these two teams faced, the Colts did end up winning, but only by 3. Now, some of these teams, I don't know how their games went, even if, they did or didn't play, I don't know. But the first time, though, the Colts lost by 3. Second time, Colts won by 3. And first time they lost in overtime. Second time, they just won in regulation. But now, who do I think will win this game? The Colts started the Texans' winning streak, then stopped it, and the Texans have struggled since. They're sort of struggled. So, and the Colts have only lost 1 game since I believe it was week 6. So, who do I have winning this game? The Colts. So, the Colts shall go into the next spot. So next, we have, I think it starts side by side, we have Ravens at Chargers to see who faces the Patriots. So, the Ravens beat the Chargers in their last match and have been very good. Lamar Jackson's been okay. The Chargers have also been really good. Who do I have winning this game? I think now that the Chargers have played against Lamar and had time to get used to him, I have the Chargers moving on to the next game, or to the next round. So next, we have the Bears and Saints. Now I don't know if they played. I think they did, but I usually just watch the Colts and Ravens. Mainly watch the Ravens because, or not mainly watching them, but I mainly just watch them only because, they kind of had to do with the Colts making the playoffs, but then, the Steelers lost. So, yeah. Anyways, kind of got off topic there. So, these two right here. Oh, my bad. I was looking at this wrong. I am actually an idiot. Okay, so Bears at Eagles. Sorry about that, guys. So, I don't think they faced. I could be wrong about that, though. So, who do I think will win this game? I honestly think the Bears will take this. And my reasoning being, the Bears are just overall a better team. With Mitch Trubisky, Jordan Howard, Tariq Cohen, their defense is good. So I have the Bears moving on to the next round of the playoffs. Now, this is an interesting matchup right here. Cowboys at Seahawks. Who do I have winning this matchup? I think I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks here. Now, that's kind of just because of the fact that could be wrong, but I think the Seahawks usually beat the Cowboys. I could be completely wrong about that, but from my memory, I'm pretty sure the Seahawks beat the Cowboys most of the time. Like I said, could be completely wrong about that. Don't get mad at me if I am. I don't know if I actually copied it. Yeah, I did. Okay, I can do that now. So, Chiefs at Colts. The last time they played, I'm pretty sure, was the 2016. It was the 2016 for the wild card or the divisional round. I think it was the wild card. Yeah, it was definitely the wild card. And the Colts pulled off an insane comeback where Andrew Luck recovered a fumble and dove over the offensive line for a touchdown. That was pretty good. Yeah, I was there. I was at a friend's house. Well, I wasn't at the stadium, but I was at a friend's house. Was freaking out. Yeah. And then the Chiefs, they've been a great team. But like I said, Colts have only lost one game since since week 6. So, I mean, it's pretty evenly matched in my opinion. Now, the Colts don't have as good of a team as the Chiefs, but at the same time, not trying to be biased, but I think that they will win this game just off of the fact that they are starting to play with spirit. They're actually trying on the first few weeks of the season. They've got Andrew Luck, Eric Ebron, Marlon Mack, T.Y. Hilton, tons of players, and it's kind of like not necessarily even, but almost even version of the Chiefs. So I'm gonna have to go with the Colts here. So yeah, Patriots at Chargers. Now who do I have winning this one? I'm just gonna have to go with the Patriots, strictly due to the fact that. Or actually, no. Do I want to go with the Patriots? No, I'm not going to go with Patriots. Now that I think about it, because Tom Brady isn't as good as he used to be. Rob Gronkowski still isn't, not still, but he's playing like he's not really as good as he usually is. And other than that, the running game for the Patriots, they don't really have anything. And they got Julian Edelman. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, I feel like the Chargers can lock down the screen passes and stuff by the Patriots. And I think their offense is good enough to get past the Patriots. So, I have the Chargers moving on to the next round of the playoffs against the Colts. Okay, so now, actually, Saints and Bears. Who do I have winning this one? I'm just going to have to go with the Bears. Because I might be wrong here, but I think historically the Bears might actually be good against the Saints. Now, I'm not taking home field advantage into consideration here because I don't know who's at home or anything like that. But, I mean, really, I think this could come down to who's at home this game. And I just think the Bears will take it, though, because they just strike me as a team that can actually beat the Saints. But, as much as I think that the Bears will win, I'm not picking them now that I think about it. Because the last time the Saints made the Super Bowl, they lost to the same 3 teams that they lost to this season. Same 3 teams, exactly. So, this could just be me being an idiot. But my friend just invited me to a party on Xbox, but I'm going to ignore it for now. I have the Saints moving on. It's kind of off of conspiracy. Now, who do I have in this St. Louis? No, they're not St. Louis Rams. The Los Angeles Rams and Cowboys. I don't know why I called them by the Los Angeles Rams, but whatever. The Rams and Cowboys. Who do I have winning this? Easy. The Rams. End of story. So, now you're down to the who will get into the Super Bowl? Colts versus Chargers. Now, I think that this might be a defensive struggle. And the reason I say that is I think the Colts can hold the Chargers. And I think the Chargers, in the same way that they held the screen passes against Tom Brady, I think that they can hold down the screen passes against Andrew Luck and the Colts. But who do I think will win? I'd say the Colts. Now, knowing that I'm a Colts fan, this will make me seem biased, okay? But I've already stated, I think both offenses will basically kind of be shut down. Defensive struggle. But who do I think has the better defense overall? The Colts. Plus, in the way that the Chargers stopped the Patriots, where the Patriots are mostly short passes and just running, the Colts do throw long bombs. Unlike the few per game the Patriots throw. So, I think the Colts will get this and move on to the Super Bowl. So, Saints versus Rams. Who do I think will get this one? This matchup right here. This probably is going to be one of the most hyped matchups of the year. And why do I say this? Because the Rams are a great team. St. Louis is a great team. The Chiefs and Rams, when they played, it was an incredible game. Now, I think the Saints will come out on top and will move on to the Super Bowl against the Colts just like they did in 2009 when was it 2009? I think it was 2000. Well, whenever them and the Colts faced in the Super Bowl, and I'm pretty sure that was 2009. It could have been 2006. I'm pretty sure it was 2009. But whichever year it was, same exact matchup of the Super Bowl. Saints lost the same exact number of games to the same teams. I don't think the Colts lost the same, but whatever. Who do I think will come out on top? Tune in next time to find out the answer. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so let's be serious here. I think that the Saints will lose. And the reason I think this is because, I think it's going to be an offensive shootout. But I think the Colts defense, if they can get enough pressure on Drew Brees, they can beat the Saints. Now, that's just if they actually apply enough pressure and can get him uncomfortable in the pocket. Then that's what I think. But the more talented team is the Saints. So I'm actually going to go with the Saints winning the Super Bowl against the Colts. See, I can let the Colts lose. But yeah. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this video. Here are my final predictions. I don't know if I can move this or not. No, I can't. My final predictions are the Colts beating the Texans, Chargers beating the Chargers beating the Ravens, Colts beating the Chiefs, Chargers beating the Patriots, Colts beating the Chargers, going to the Super Bowl, Bears beating the Eagles, Cowboys beating the Seahawks, Saints obviously beating the Bears, Rams beating the Cowboys, Rams losing to the Saints, and Saints beating the Colts in the Super Bowl. See you guys next time. Also, one more announcement. I'm going to be doing picks next season. Peace.